Do it again, act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin, I feel like the Bucks. I win, again and again, again and again. Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers picking up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me. BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's truth when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson, that's why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win, again and again, again and again. Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell amen.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Tennessee and Miami. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So stepping in is Kenny Lofton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tennessee, the left fielder, Kenny Lofton.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, the center fielder.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Finley, one away. So now here is Shohei Ohtani.
The right fielder, Shohei.
From the stretch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Striding in is Alfonso Soriano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Pitch on the way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get... Worse than that, it's 0-1. The pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Miami and Kansas City. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stepping up is Alfonso Soriano, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Grounded weakly to the left. And that's out number one. Next, it'll be Mike Trout. First pitch of the AB now.
Mike Trout.
Buxton is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired. Next to dig in, David Ortiz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
Popped up.
Byron Buxton.
And there's your first out of the inning. So here is number 69. He'll take his first hacks here. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Fouled off. Burns is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Stepping in now, number 20. Hit back up the middle. Turner for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now to the plate, Steve Finley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. As he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. So look at Finley, now the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's ready now, the pitch. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box, Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge.
0-1 the count. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Up next, Josh Donaldson. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Donaldson.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. And it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Now to bat, Corbin Burns. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
First pitch on its way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Alfonso Soriano.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus Daniel on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Hey, you need a part. Michael remained bad, but still virtuous. Wait to come out of petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded the world. Rick was coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Think in the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. Don't get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see the future with Runner Jules ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life a leave it better than big. Lose a win, gotta hold up your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money
Never meant much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo. Beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to Bowflex. Lucky floating, about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the pound. Stacked on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Fly the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never...
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the All-Stars and the Buccaneers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Alfonso.
First pitch on the way.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So bases are empty with one out now. And that brings up Mike Trout. And it's fouled away. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Trout is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Alomar ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ortiz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now another 2-2. And this one goes right by Posada, and that'll be a wild pitch. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Grounded back up the middle, taken by Alomar. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Steve Finley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it
The
comes.
right fielder, Steve Finley.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Next up, Mike Trout. First pitch of the AB now.
Trout.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Lifted into center field. Crowd on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting third.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Batting fourth.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Next up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch on the way as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-2 now. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, number 20. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Alomar has it on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next to stand in is Steve Finley. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ramirez is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Banks has got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next, it'll be Jorge Posada. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. And now a pitch on the way.
Count 1-2.
Gloved by Banks. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Not shortstop, Ernie.
And now the first pitch.
Banks.
Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Hit hard to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next, here is Jorge Posada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first to be in time to get Posada 2 away. And now in the box, Roberto Alomar will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Count now a ball and a strike. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Trout gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
The pitcher.
First pitch on its way.
Gibson.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Alfonso Soriano struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ohtani looks up, and it's gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
In now, David Ortiz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Look out, don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Now batting.
To the plate now, number 20. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul. Alomar is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Steve Finley, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And a good pitch there as Finley misses it for strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
Leading up for the Buccaneers, the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
And now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
The right fielder,
at the plate now, Steve Finley. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 27.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in next, David Ortiz singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So next to hit is Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Alomar gloves it. Throw to first to be in time to get Posada 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Bob Gibson struck out in his first at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. But Tani waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement?
Now into the box, Shohei Ohtani set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now back, the third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Now at the plate is Ernie Banks. He bounced out last time up.
Banks.
First pitch on the way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Back to the top of the order now, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano.
The left fielder, Alfonso Soriano.
First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And stepping in, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Jorge.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw by Chipper, and there's one away. And now Roberto Alomar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Alomar.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Yordan Alvarez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Pause, now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Alomar stands at first with 1 out. That's wide, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Liam Hendricks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Liam Hendricks.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Chipper Jones.
The third baseman, Chipper
Jones. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Finley moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. At the plate now is number 20. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So now to the plate, Steve Finley, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. Again, another foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Steve Finley. First offering on its way.
Finley.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The center fielder.
And now here is
27.
Mike Trout. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate here is David Ortiz. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout and the play at first. 7th inning ready to roll. And here's the switch hitting horse. Sada. Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Cairo and Miami. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Ready now is Byron Buxton. And we are set.
This opportunity.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Columbus and Miami. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stepping up is number 27. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 27.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Digging in will be Babe Ruth. Here's the pitch. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Sent on the ground out to second. Ramirez is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
The center fielder.
So the next to bat will be Mike Trout. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it. Little foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up David Ortiz. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat. And
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box, Chipper Jones.
Third baseman, Chipper.
As he hits one on a line to left field. Gallo gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now it'll be Salvador Perez. Adam Duvall gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Niko Goodrum. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Right side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the All-Stars and the Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box, Alfonso Soriano, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the All-Stars, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Soriano.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Lifted down the line in left. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. A ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Mercedes. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. No one on with 1 down. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz.
Number 34, David.
Now here's
Ortiz.
a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Standing in now, number 20, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Jones rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. And he's back into second here safely. To the plate now, Steve Finley. Scooped up another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And a good pitch there as Finley misses it for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Liner in there for a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Pops this one up. Smith will put this one away, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Philadelphia,
Burnett into the windup. Here's the delivery.
Byron.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed, 0-2. Now here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Mookie Betts.
The second baseman, Mookie.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That is good. The left field.
Next to bat will be Jason Bay. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Finley is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-1 to him now. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
First pitch on the way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Second inning set to go. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, A.J. Burnett. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Soriano is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that's through, a base hit. And the second run will score as well. In now, David Ortiz. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Ortiz is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now he's safe at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, number 20, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop.
Burnett's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Cabrera.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, Yermin Mercedes ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now a double play ball for Chipper at third. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So next to bat will be Nick Markakis, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So now here is Steve Finley. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Finley is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So stepping in is Jose Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Jorge Posada's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer.
The pitcher, Max
Burnett right back at it as this has swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Burnett gets his sign. Here it is. Stays alive, still 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoots out. So fine play there for the first out. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Byron Buxton will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First offering.
Betts.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the right fielder. And a long run, but he's there to try. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, A.J. Burnett.
The pitcher, A.J.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. And now the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Line drive to left. Bay is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up Mike Trout. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So here is Jason Bay. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
The left fielder,
Burnett's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jason Bay is retired leading off the bottom of the fourth. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one yanked just foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The batter, number 13.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Finley finds some space out there for the catch. Now to the plate, David Ortiz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The first baseman.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in is number 20. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bay is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now to the plate, here is Yerman Mercedes. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Posada puts the tag on him. 1 gone. Stepping in next, Nick Markakis grounded out in his last at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Popped him up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pitch hitting, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
Kelvin Herrera takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Kelvin Herrera.
Now to bat, Steve Finley. He's a diamond player with some serious wheels. He excels in several areas, but is best known for his incredible speed. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches. And
meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. At the plate, Jose Ramirez ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now batting, the pitcher.
He's set. Here it comes. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. She'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Posada reaches out and tags him to make it official, and there's one away. Next, it'll be Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Betts is going to turn for second.
Now batting, no left field.
Into the box now, Jason Bay, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0-for-2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Burnett up to 70 pitches now here tonight. 1-2 to Dominic Smith. Ball 2. Betts at second. Bay is over at first with 1 away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's easy.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not good. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. In now, David Ortiz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. And it's fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Again, another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Markakis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for at number 1. On to first, the double play. Next to dig in, number 20 flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's... Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Finley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Up next, Yermin Mercedes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-1 the count. This one's flared off to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Steve Finley. he's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
The pitcher,
Dominic Smith is going to grab a bat and pinch hit. So as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. Troy Percival enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. To the plate now, David Ortiz. Out in front of it, strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. Fouled off. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now batting.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tag, and he is out. Next up is Steve Finley. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. A payoff pitch one more time. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Markakis retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as this.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call. And he fouls this one off.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, Nick
Sent in the
Martinez.
air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Next up, Troy Percival, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Posada is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
So no big surprise in this one. The higher division team comes in here and takes care of business. Nice job by them.
14-1, the final tally here. The All-Stars put a 14 in the run column here today. A.J. Burnett pitches well enough to get the W. Max Scherzer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be a championship series contest here in Diamond Dynasty between the Fireflies and the All-Stars. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Acuna digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Fireflies, the center fielder.
And now the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
7 o'clock.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Bryce Harper is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The count now at 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. In now, Chipper Jones, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound. And to check swing and not chase that one, puts himself right back in the count.
And there's ball 2 now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Soriano comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout, from the stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That is there. The first base.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard break.
High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Alfonso.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. So now to the plate, Mike Trout. Now the first pitch.
Trout.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up David Ortiz. And it's fouled away.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now. Chipper Jones lifted down the line in left.
Jones.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ortiz is off at first with 2 away. And another foul ball. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. At the plate now, number 20.
Shortstop, number 20.
As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. At the plate, Steve Finley.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Gonna be a tough play. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Batting seventh.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Fouled off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Shoots this one over to first. And he is out on the tag. And now in the box, Jordan Smith. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Bases empty, 2 away. And here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Ball 2 with the sinker that runs off the inside. Skied into straightaway right. Finley will get there, and he puts it away. Last half of the second set to go, and here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
The catcher.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Now the pitch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first down of the inning.
Batting ninth.
First delivery to him.
Corbin.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Franco over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Alfonso Soriano. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch popped up. Hershiser is there, and the side is leading off. The inning, it'll be Oral Hershiser, and they could use a spark from him here. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. On the ground, softly towards second, right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.